Good evening, everybody. Good evening. How is everybody doing? Okay, good evening, everybody. How is everybody doing? God bless you. God bless you. Hello, everybody. God bless you, everybody. I was just about to go in for an early rest, and I decided to do this live. Tell me exactly where you're watching me from around the world. Where exactly you're watching me from. I want to take the time tonight to speak to women. I want to take the time to speak to women this night. And a lot of you, maybe I'm speaking to both men and women tonight, but a lot of you are stagnant in life. You are stagnant in life because your soul, I've been saying this to women for many years. Your soul has been taken over by the relationships that you had before, and how it is important to clean your body that you can go to the next level in God, that you can go to the next level. You cannot go to the next level in your life if your body is not clean. And read your Bible, apply the Word of God to your life. So, in my deliverance service, I see a lot. I see a lot of things. And that brought me to that point. That brought me to this point that if you as a woman do not take back your soul, you don't take back your life, you will not be able to go to the next level in your life. In our society, especially the Caribbean society, they say to us, from the time you turn 18 years old, you can have a boyfriend. But from my perspective, and from what I have seen, don't encourage your male child, don't encourage your female child to have early relationships, because don't encourage them to have early relationships, because you are destroying them from the inside. For a long time, I told people that having sexual relationships, that's why you have women that are very confused. You have women that are very confused. You have little girls that are very confused, because a lot of people don't know the day you interact with somebody sexually is the day your brain get confused, is the day that your soul is taken away. Let's say a woman have multiple sexual partners, what happened is that you are double confused, because every time you sleep with a person, the sperm of that man goes into your brain. So your brain may belong to you no more. That is the reason why married people should not have outside affairs, because it is wrong in the sight of God and it is very bad for you. So listen to this. I've been saying this for a long time. And even the sinner people. So let's look at Dr. Yaki.
So whenever you have sex with a man, they sperm bind to your brain for the rest of your life. The sperm, remember the sperm breaks down your so-called immune system? It has a way of passing the blood and brain barrier, and the receptors actually connect to your receptors. So whenever you have sex with a man, they sperm bind to your brain for the rest of your life.
Oh my God.
Ain't that crazy? Well, look, Dad, don't this make you pick your man different now? You like, I can't just...
All right, so we're going to show the whole... I've been saying this forever. Some of you have slept with men of no value, and these men's sperm bind to your brain. It binds to your brain, but if you are smart, yes, but if you are smart enough, you will get the necessary deliverance that you need to get. You get the necessary deliverance. You go into a place where you consecrate yourself and stop going from one relationship to the other relationship, because that's what the world tells you. God is looking for women that are willing to consecrate themselves, remove some things in your life. So let's say your husband is a rummy. Listen, go this way. Go this way. Close the door. Let's say your husband drinks rum. Let's say your husband drinks a lot of rum. Automatically, if your husband drinks rum, his sperm will be full of rum. So you are a rummy just like he's a rummy. Let's say he's a curse bird. Automatically, you can soon curse like him. This type of connection is something else. There have also been diseases that have passed through maybe your husband had diabetes, had another disease, even though you are not a diabetic. That's why you have to choose people right, and you all must have a life of prayer. Automatically, that can pass through the sperm, through the bloodline. Now, for years, I've been telling women that your womb is like a sponge. If this man does not take care of himself, he does not go to the dentist, he does not take care of his internal organs, he doesn't take care, it's obvious everything that comes from him will literally come inside of you. Everything that comes from that man. So if you are married to a man that don't brush his teeth, he don't go and clean his teeth, he don't take care, everything that comes out of him filters inside of you. You are the garbage collector. Because first of all, what he has is on the outside and what you have is on the inside. And that is the reason why both of y'all must live the same life. Must live the same life. So I was surprised. I was surprised to see a sinner man talking about the same things I have been speaking about.
Have sex with a man, they sperm bind to your brain for the rest of your life. The sperm, remember the sperm breaks down your so-called immune system? It has a way of passing the blood and brain barrier, and the receptors actually connect to your receptors. So whenever you have sex with a man, they sperm bind to your brain for the rest of your life.
Oh my God.
Ain't this crazy? Well, look, that don't just make you pick your man different now. You like, I can't just be humping on everybody.
I should have waited on my husband. That's how I feel. Like, for real.
Yeah, but now it is ways to fix this. You can do spiritual cleanses. You can clean your aura field. So whenever you.
All right. So this is what I've been telling women for. So if you want to remove that man's sperm from your brain, there are spiritual cleansing. You go for spiritual cleansing, like a deliverance minister like me. So a lot of women have struggles. A lot of women have struggles in life because you have never removed these men you didn't know before, because you never removed the sperm of these men out of your brain. That is the reason why some of you have mental problems, because you never remove these men's sperm from your brain. Maybe you could have achieved more in life, but because you have had so many partners and the partners are still connected to your brain, that's where the fight comes, and you really cannot go to the next level in your life. Because let's say you had 10 partners in your life, you've never removed the sperm of these men in your brain, you will achieve nothing in this life. The sperm of these people in your brain got to go. It has to go. And that is the reason why you as a person need to come to that place in your life where you understand that this thing. So there are some women that are walking around with all the sperms of their partners in their brain. And spiritually, you need to remove these, cut the connection, and remove the sperm of these people from your brain. Let's say the person didn't like to work. All of a sudden you have a tardiness about you. Let's say. So a lot of people that want to go to the next level in their life, you got to look at yourself and realize you cannot go to the next level in your life unless you remove the sperm of these people in your brain. And it goes to the same thing as a man. There are some women that when you sleep with them, your life never becomes any good, because they are a well. They are a well. So maybe tonight, I'm not staying on this live long, maybe tonight, you are wondering why you are not succeeding in your life, why you would love to succeed. You would love to go to the next level in your life, but you can't because of these people, body fluids that have captured your brain. Make a decision. Let me play it again and then I go off to rest. So make a decision about your life. Do you want to walk around with these people body fluids?
So whenever you have sex with a man,
And you don't even know if the man was sleeping with another man.
Bind to your brain for the rest of your life. The sperm, remember the sperm breaks down your so-called immune system? It has a way of passing the blood and brain barrier, and the receptors actually connect to your receptors. So whenever you have sex with a man, they sperm bind to your brain for the rest of your life.
Oh my God.
Ain't this crazy? Well, look, that don't this make you pick your man different now? You like, I can't just be humping on everybody.
I should have waited on my husband. That's how I feel. Like, for real.
Yeah, but now it is ways to fix this. You can do spiritual cleanses. You can clean your aura field. So whenever you have sex with a man, they sperm bind to your brain for the rest of your life. The sperm, remember the sperm breaks down your so-called immune system? It has a way of passing the blood and brain barrier, and the receptors actually connect to your receptors. So whenever you have sex with a man, they sperm bind to your brain for the rest of your life.
Oh my God.
This is what you want for your life? Women, this is what you want for your life? That is why we have a lot of trouble women. Women, you don't even know where to turn, because you need to understand the day you slept with that man, the day he took over your brain. You gotta cut connection. Maybe I'll do this in a bigger scale, where probably I can do some deliverance. Have a good night. Look and see what is going on with your life, and realize that God is calling you. God is calling you to really clean up, that you can go to the next level. Good night.